Hey!
Hi, Dawn. I'm dropping them off.
Perfect! Come on in, girls! Hi!
Hey.
Girls, this is your room.
So pretty. Yeah. I want no. It's mine. No. 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 It's mine. No.
Girls, grow up. Come on. Please.
Uncle Don, can you tell us a bedtime story, please?
Well, girls, it's getting kind of late, but I have just the story for you guys. Get yourself comfortable. Let's go. This is a story about a man named Wilhelm.
You mean the well? Emma, it's Wilhelm.
You guys can call him Willie.
Willie!
Yep. Alright, so this is what happens.
Oh, one time a young lady was complaining about a pain in her chest. She went to get it checked out and the doctor cut into her throat, extracting a penny.
Ma'am, we extracted a penny. Oh my gosh! How did that get in there?
Uncle Don, and then what happens?
After Wilhelm's invention, back in the day, x-rays were used for almost everything. For instance, in shoe stores. Before purchasing a pair of shoes, the store employee would eyeball the foot. He would then gather supplies needed to take an x-ray of the foot. He would then take an x-ray of the foot to get the exact size needed. They would then choose a shoe accordingly.
What about the rest of the story?
How about we talk about modern day shoe shopping?
Well, although x-rays have been a help in many ways, the risk of exposure to radiation being dangerous was discovered in 1970. Foot cancer became a major issue with seniors. Therefore, the modern day way of measuring a foot size is as simple as ever, simply measuring with a scale. Okay, girls, that's enough for tonight. We will continue tomorrow.
Good night, girls.
Good night, Uncle Don. Kimmy, wake up.
Kimmy, I can't stop thinking about the Wildum story.
Emma, it's Wilhelm.
Kimmy, I want to finish the story. Let's go to Uncle Don's
Yeah, I know.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Uncle Don. Uncle Don. Uncle Don. Uncle Don, wake up.
Girls, what's wrong?
Uncle Don.
To hear the rest
Don.
of the story.
Okay. Take a seat on my bed. Let's go.
Okay.
So, where did we leave off again? All right, Wilhelm. Well, so this is what happened. Plagiarism is not tolerated here.
Due to plagiarism, Wilhelm was expelled out of the University of Utrecht. We assume that Wilhelm's expulsion was on a time period. This means that he was kicked out of many universities. However, he came back 3 years later and got his PhD in 1869 at the University of Zurich.
Why are you telling us these stories from the olden times?
That's a very good question, Emma. Well,
Actually, x-rays are used today too.
Really?
Yes. Yes, they're used every day in our lives. For instance, when someone injures themselves, to know exactly what's wrong, they would get an x-ray done. An x-ray can determine whether or not the injury is serious. Sorry, girls. Well, this is what x-rays were made, so people could make diagnoses without actually having to cut into body parts. Well, back to Wilhelm. After he finished his studies, he moved on to sharing his knowledge in different universities. Greetings, University of Utrecht, University of Strasbourg, University of Würzburg, Academy of Hohenheim. My name is Professor Rontgen. Now class, a little bit about me. I got my PhD in 1869 from the University of Zurich. I received an invitation to the chair of physics in 1879. Alright class, this here is an x-ray of my wife's hand. If the hand be held between the discharge tube and the screen, the darker shadow of the bones is seen within the slightly dark shadow image of the hand itself. For brevity's sake, I shall use the expression rays, and to distinguish them from others of this name, I shall call them X-rays.
Oh, I have a wing. Wait here. Wait. He must be so famous. He discovered X-rays. Yeah.
Yes, Kimberly, his intelligence is recognized today. Alright, before I continue on, does anybody have any questions about my discovery? Yes, you there, young lady in the teal shirt.
So, Professor, how did you discover these so-called X-rays?
That's a very good question. Okay, well, I placed a screen with a photographic plate and took a picture and examined the flow of electrical rays through induction coil, which I passed through a glass, which was covered with a dark paper. I noticed that although the room was dark, I could see fluorescent material through the tube, like this.
Wow!
You guys could imagine how amazed, how fascinated I was that even though the room was pitch black, it was completely dark, I saw this blue neon light just flashing out of the tube. Kimberly, remember when you broke your arm that one time? Tell us the story.
Remember a time where we were playing in the playground and then I fell and then I had to go to the hospital and get an x-ray? Oh, because you got a boo-boo on your arm! Yeah, and they made me take my bracelet off. Why did they make me take my bracelet off?
That's a very good question, Kimberly. Well, it's because your ring could have blocked the x-ray from passing through your body. So, therefore, if you kept your ring on, it would have beat the purpose of the x-ray. It wouldn't have read properly. It would have been blocked by your ring.
Wow, Kimberly. If he didn't create x-rays, they would have had to cut into your arm like the lady with the penny in her throat. He's my superhero.
Well, Kimberly, Wilhelm will be considered a hero for many, many, many years to come. But he'll also be remembered as someone who plagiarized in universities. You know what I mean? It's getting late. My oh my, it's getting late. You guys can just go to sleep here. Good night.
Wow, Uncle Don, that was a really good story, but I'm tired now, so I'm gonna go to sleep. Yeah, good night.
Good night. Good night.
Until later.